Hello everyone, it is Hannah, your sparkling spectrumite. I hope everyone's doing well. I am shooting this on a Thursday morning and it's kind of overcast, a little chilly. Feels somewhat wintry. The only thing that would make it better is some snow, but we'll see if that happens. How is everyone? I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone is, like I say, staying healthy and just really enjoying this season. I know I am. It's honestly been really relaxing and I'll get into it more, like kind of why it has been for me. But yeah, just so glad you've joined this WIP and Chat. WIP and Chat WIP stands for work in progress, and chat is, just chatting with you. Usually I kind of treat this as a podcast. I always think of it as it's just something I'm listening to. It's not necessarily something I'm watching because, as you can see, there's not much to show. But yeah, I love listening to WIP and Chats as I'm like, even if I'm driving or doing chores around the house or something like that. It's just fun to hear what everyone's up to. So please let me know how you're doing. Please, please. I'd love to hear how you are. But yeah, the piece I'm working on is Catch Me. This is by Mrs. Butterdine. I'll give you here's the sticker for it. This is from Diamond Art Club. And as you can see, it's 22 by 28 inches or, around close to 56 by 70 centimeters. It is a round drill kit. And this has just been so much fun to work on. It's just really lots and lots of color blocking. And I don't know, I needed that. And I was working on this gorgeous holiday kit from Jada Gem Shop, and nothing wrong with the kit. It is an amazing kit. But I don't know, I needed some rounds, and I don't know, I wasn't in the mood to do confetti. I just kind of lost the momentum. So I'm like, you know what, that's okay. I'll switch out, I'll do this one, and it works. So I'm not doing a Christmas kit per se. However, I did still want to use my fun Christmas accessories because, I gotta use those. So what I'm using this very pretty kind of like red goldish pen. This is from Pure Bliss Wax Company. It came in the November diamond painting box that I had ordered, which I love. And I am using Winter Woods Wee Wax. So Laura with Anxiety Art Adventures, she has a small business called Wee Wax. I absolutely love this one. It really does smell like a fresh cut Christmas tree. I say that every time, but it's true. And as you can see, I've been digging into it pretty good. And they're huge tins. Like, this is going to last you forever. Let's see here. Then I am using some Golden Vanilla Diamond Daughter putty. This is also from Pure Bliss Wax Company. Her putties just smell amazing. They work really, really well. I also got this in the November diamond painting box. Tray is by Bijou Bliss. I loved it. I loved the Christmas lights on it. It's kind of two-toned with the silver, green, and blue. And yeah, it's even got like two-toned inside the tray. It's a magnetic lid. These trays are just awesome. I love, 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 love. And then my cover minder, I actually put this together. This was a little gingerbread figurine I saw at Hobby Lobby, and I decided, hey, you know what? Let's just glue a magnet on the back, and that's exactly what I did. And so I got a little gingerbread thing. Oh, and then my tray, I took a picture of this and posted it on my Instagram yesterday. But so a lot of people like to use those, trinket trays. Like here, I'll show you one for an example. So like, these beautiful resin trinket trays, which are absolutely gorgeous. And I love these resin trays, but unfortunately I just couldn't get one for Christmas. And I was like, well, I still want something to put my, diamond painting accessories in. So I found this at Target and it came in a 4-pack, and it's just like a plastic little tray. But I'm like, this is kind of cute. And, it's got like, high enough sides where everything will stay in and not, roll around on you. And yeah, it's got enough for a pen, a big wee wax, some wax. So, you know what? I decided, why not? We can use that as a tray. So the only thing is it came in a pack of 4. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to have to save them for next year, I think. because I'm like, at this point with shipping, I don't think anything would get to people in time now. I think we're like getting very close to, you know, that shipping window of, oh, it won't come before Christmas. So I might just save the other 3 and I'll make sure I'm on top of it next year and like give them away as giveaways or something. So we'll figure that out. But let me go ahead and put my cover minder on. And for those of you who might be new, you know, just in case, or if you're new to diamond painting, oh, I just lost my magnet. Okay, hold on. I'm seeing if I can get it with my foot. Oh, I gotta scoot my chair. Sorry, guys. Okay, so cover minders always got 2 magnets here. And obviously you lift up your plastic. Pretty part goes on top and the other magnet goes underneath the canvas. And there you go. So pretty easy. All right. I woke up with like allergies today. It was crazy. I was like, what the heck is causing me allergies? Because it's been pretty cold here. So I'm kind of like, I have no idea what would be causing me allergies. But that's okay. All right, so I hope everyone's doing well, and everyone's week went well. I have to admit, my week was fantastic. It was just really, really fun, and I think a big part of it, I should put some wax in here. That would be good. Is I had a really fun date night with my husband, and so yeah, so you know what? We'll start with that. We'll start with this weekend. Because it's bad, guys. I never really write notes on how my week goes, which maybe I should because my thoughts would probably be so much more organized. But I don't. And I never remember. So we'll start with this weekend. So Saturday was really nice. My sister and I, my younger sister, actually got to do some Christmas shopping, which was really fun. Now, thankfully, my Christmas shopping is pretty much done. But it was nice because I did want to get, obviously, gifts for her 2 sons, my nephews. So it was nice to have her there to like get some ideas because I hadn't gone shopping for them yet because, yeah, I didn't know what they wanted or what they were interested in yet. My older nephew is 7 and my other nephew is 4. So, and honestly, and it is fun to shop for them though, because they're boys and, you know, I only have a girl. And so it is fun to like look at the boys stuff, I have to admit, because I don't get to look at that usually because my daughter's not really interested in it. So that was fun. So I went shopping for them with my sister. And it was good. It really wasn't too crowded. I feel like at this point, like most people have maybe like done their shopping. I don't know. I felt like the store wasn't that crazy. And we went to Target too. And Target is usually kind of like bananas at this time. But it wasn't. And it was really good. So yeah, it was fun. So we went to Target. You know, we even went to Starbucks, which was fun, got a drink, which that was crazy because I don't think I've been to a Starbucks in a couple of years. Like I'm a, for those of you who may not know, I'm a Dunkin' girl and, but Dunkin' was a little farther away and the Starbucks was like right in the Target. So we did, but I have to admit, it was really good. I had their, what was it? It was an oat milk gingerbread chai. And it was delicious, I will say. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll try Starbucks again. I just hadn't had it in a really long time, but it was really nice. And yeah, we went shopping and, it was just really fun. I really enjoyed it. It's nice when I can spend that time with my sister because, she still works full time and, she's got, you know, 2 boys and she's busy and yeah, so it was really nice just to have some, you know, some sister time because we don't get to do that very often, just the 2 of us, you know, without kids. So yeah, that was super fun. And she's my only relative in town too. So at least on my side of the family. Oh shoot, I almost went over. So that's another thing too, because the rest of my family, we're all scattered out. I've got a sister in Virginia. My parents and my other sister are in Arizona still. And then my other sister is in Boston. And then me and my younger sister are here. So yeah, we are spread out everywhere. And obviously we unfortunately we're not getting together for the holidays. We haven't been able to get together for Christmas in a couple of years. And I think we've just kind of resigned the fact that, it just happens, and, we love each other. We make sure we keep in touch, and thankfully, we're so lucky in this generation that we do. We have FaceTime, we have, texting, all that good stuff. And, yeah, and hopefully, like, I got to see my older sister in Virginia this summer. So actually that was really nice. And then I may be like making a trip out to Arizona to see my parents, possibly in May. We'll see. So that's what I'm hoping anyways. But yeah, so that was really good. So again, Saturday was really just like some Christmas shopping. And then that evening, my husband grilled, and my sister's partner and his daughter came over. And yeah, it was just really fun. And we just kind of all got together and ate, and yeah, it was really good. It was fun. Felt very kind of Christmassy, like, it was just like a nice, fun get together. So we enjoyed that. The next day, Sunday, I was super excited about because my husband and I had a date night, and we had tickets to go see Adam Sandler. So Adam Sandler was coming to Wichita, and we were super excited. Like, we love Adam Sandler. We were both raised on his movies. We always watched them all. We're starting to even show my daughter some of his movies, like, not all of them, because, some of them I wouldn't show my 9-year-old yet. But a few of them were like, okay, like some of this stuff she can watch. And yeah, we were really excited about it. And also just because it was a date night for the two of us. Typically, we don't get that many date nights. Typically, we do kind of like date afternoons, so to speak, and they're usually not that long, just because it just works out that way. And if we ever do anything in the evening together, it's usually like a work function for his work. And I don't know, I'm one of those people, I don't count that as a date night, because I kind of said this before in my last WIP and Chat. I feel like, I'm not, like, they're fun. Don't get me wrong. It's great. I think he's got great coworkers. He's got a great boss, like all that. But I'm like, you kind of have to be on your best behavior, so to speak. I mean, if any of you know what I mean, let me know, because I don't know. That's kind of how I always feel. And again, love his work, love his, very grateful for what they've done, and he is a hard worker, and he does have great coworkers. But I mean, if I had to choose between hanging out with them and just hanging out with my husband, I would choose that. like no contest. Like, I would rather it just be my husband and I. But yeah, so we saw Adam Sandler, and it was a blast. We got to actually like eat out first, so we actually went to a restaurant, sat down and ate. It was really actually fun because him and I are both big Chiefs fans. And of course, so we went to like a good like kind of restaurant / sports bar. And our table's like right by the TV. So it was fun. We ate dinner and we watched the Chiefs, which I won't even comment on that game for all my football followers out there, because, yeah, not even going to go there. But it was really fun. So yeah, had dinner, watched the game, and then we made it to the arena where Adam Sandler was performing. And it was just fun. It was a great show. It was awesome. He had David Spade, Rob Schneider, and Kevin James also there. So for those of you who don't know, those are just, again, that's kind of his crew. He's done many, many movies with all those actors. Even since like their Saturday Night Live days. And it was really fun. It was really fun to see them all perform together. And totally unexpected. Like, we knew he might have a guest because it kind of had said that in the program. We didn't know he was going to have all three of them. So that was really, really fun. And I think what I loved about that show, honestly, is Adam Sandler it's crazy. I didn't even realize this. He's 57 years old. which nothing wrong with that. It's a great age, you know, but I don't know. I love the fact that he's not shying away from aging. And, you know, this is kind of my own take on it. I feel like, you know, we're so obsessed in this society about like anti-aging and, you know, oh, don't get old and all that. And he does not shy away from it. He was, you know, very, you know, he made a ton of like jokes about his age, but I loved it. And what I really loved too is that with the crowd, with who his audience was, they're aging right along with them. And I loved that too. It's not like he's like, yes, he still gets new and young fans every day, but I don't think he like, you know, he doesn't shy away from his, you know, fan base that, you know, they're aging right along with them. And I don't know, I found that very refreshing, so to speak. It's just like, you know what, here's a guy who's okay with aging. He's not like trying to attract like the young and hip crowd or anything. Like he knows his followers are like in the same boat as him. And I don't know. I respect that. I really enjoyed it. So, and my husband did too. He really had a lot of fun with it. And he was kind of the same way. He's just like, I don't think there was anyone like under 35 at that show. And I don't think there was, because it was cracking us up too. Like there's a part in the show where he's actually really interactive with the audience, and he's asking if there's like any college students in the arena, and there was like none. There's like maybe 5. It was hilarious. I'm like, yep, it just shows you like this is the crowd he gets now, but he's totally embracing it. So it was really fun. So yeah, so that was the weekend. So super fun, just really enjoyed it. And again, I've kind of talked about how I'm really just trying to enjoy the season. I know it's so easy to get caught up in, you know, everything that goes on with like preparing for Christmas or the holidays and things like that. And I'm really trying to avoid that. Like it's funny, I was even my husband and I were even talking last night how I didn't even really decorate as much this year. Like I still put up quite a few decorations, and partly because Sunny, we have a kitten, so like he just tears everything up. But the other part is, I don't know, I just felt like this is enough. This is good. It feels good. It made me happy. Makes my family happy. So I'm like, you know what? This is good. I don't have to go crazy, because usually I have a lot more that I usually put up. But yeah, this year I was just like, you know what? This is good. And it's pretty and it makes us happy. And, you know, I was very content with it. So, yeah, really just trying to kind of have that mindset is that, you know what, not everything has to be, you know, and again, for those of you who go all out decorating, don't get me wrong, I think it's great, because typically I do too. But yeah, I don't know, I just wanted to kind of go at a slower pace this year. And it's been really nice. And yeah, I just, you know, even with shopping and stuff, I mean, yeah, I know things are going to be busy, but it's just kind of like, you know what, I'm just going to take my time. I'm not going to worry about, you know, being the first in line or anything like that. And it's just been really good. So I have to show you guys these pretty little, so the whole white border of this kit, it's all these really pretty like white sparkly fairy dust ones. So yeah, I think there's 3 fairy dust. No, there's like 4 fairy dusts in this painting. So there's 4 fairy dusts, and then there's 1 AB. So yeah, fun special drills here. Yeah, but I've just really been enjoying things. So yeah, so Monday, what was Monday? Why do I always forget my Mondays? Monday, honestly, that's right. Monday, I kind of chilled a little bit. Only because I will say, like, being in the arena the night before and things like that, like, it was, you know, it was a lot of noise, there's a lot of people, a lot of lights. So I was pretty tired the next day. Like, I could definitely feel like my battery was, it was going on low. So that's right. And honestly, I didn't feel the best. I kind of felt like, I don't know, I just didn't feel the greatest. But that night, Monday night, we did want to take Maggie, my daughter, my 9-year-old. We did want to take her around to go see Christmas lights because there are like some really cool kind of hot spots to see Christmas lights here. And typically, like if you go see them on the weekend, you're like in bumper to bumper traffic because everyone's seeing them on the weekend. So my husband had the good idea to, he's like, let's go like on a weeknight because it's just not going to be as busy. And school's still in session and everything. So not a lot of people are like, out and about. And so I'm like, ooh, that is a really good idea. So that's what we did on Monday. So Monday evening, we took our daughter around, and now we didn't see like all the Christmas lights. Like we're still gonna take her to see some more. But we went to like those hot spots that we know get really popular. Like there's a big neighborhood in our town that's like called Candy Cane Lane, and I mean they're just like it's like every house is like Clark Griswold. It's crazy. So we knew we wanted to take her there because like we had remembered that we tried to go there like on a weekend once, and yeah, we were like we were stuck in traffic forever. So we're like, okay, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna go on a weeknight. And so that's what we did, and she loved it. And then there's another like really big hot spot that's like it's one of those houses that goes along to the radio and the lights sync up with what music is playing, and that's really fun. So we took her to that one too, because again, that one gets really, really busy. If you get like basically Thursday through Sunday night, it's like bumper to bumper. So we're like, we're gonna go on a Monday. So we did that, and it was really, really fun. We really enjoyed it. Maggie, my daughter, she is not a hot chocolate person. She is an apple cider person. So, we made sure, heated her up, got her some apple cider, and so she could drink in the car as we were watching. And it was just really fun. We really enjoyed it. And again, still a couple more places to go, but it's like we kind of made sure we hit those hot spots. Like the other stuff, like neighborhoods and stuff like that, I'm like, well, that's a little easier because they don't get as crazy as some of these places that are mentioned in the local news and all that. So that's what I did Monday night. Tuesday, I still didn't feel the best, and honestly, I thought I was coming down with a stomach bug. I was a little worried. I'm like, oh, this cannot be good. So I don't know what it was. I feel fine now. It was literally just like one day, and it was like just waves of nausea. And yeah, I was pretty much like on kind of like saltines and ginger ale the whole day. And again, though, like by the next day, I felt fine, or really by that evening, I felt fine. I was totally fine. But yeah, it was weird. And then that's what kind of made me laugh too, because like my daughter knew that I wasn't feeling well because Tuesday morning my husband took her to school, which was really nice because I was like, I might throw up in the car, like I don't feel good. So he took her, and then by that afternoon, like that's when I was feeling a little better. Like I'm like, okay, I can go out and get her from school. And, I had asked her how her day was and things like that. And she, like, the first thing she said was she's like, yeah, Mom, there's 5 people out of my class today. I'm like, oh, wait, there's 5 people sick? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, great. Like, lovely. That sounds wonderful. But yeah, it just kind of cracked me up because I'm like, oh yeah, it's definitely going through the school system. But yeah, but thankfully by Tuesday evening, I felt better. And yeah, we just kind of chilled. I think Tuesday night, I think I went to bed early too. I was still kind of just wiped. So I think I was in bed by like 9:30. Like as soon as my daughter goes to bed at 9, and like as soon as I knew she was tucked in and settled, I'm like, yeah, peace out. I'm going to bed. Yeah, but then yesterday, let me see. So we're up to Wednesday now. Yesterday. Oh, yes. I braved Costco. So I figured I would get there like right when it opened because so Costco, and it's so weird. I'm really picky about it because I'm like, it can only come from Costco. But so for Christmas Eve, my husband and I, kind of what our tradition is we don't really cook a big meal or anything Christmas Eve. Like, first of all, we go to his family's house, like one of his uncles. They rotate, like they alternate each year hosting. And so they always have food. But then like in the evening, after we go to Christmas Eve Mass and all that, my husband and I, we like to do just kind of like the charcuterie board, and we do like some really good cheeses and like salami, and we'll do some wine with it. And it's just really fun. And the thing is though, like the charcuterie stuff that I like to get, there's like a certain brand at Costco that I love. And so I'm kind of picky and I only get it from there. So I went there yesterday. I'm like, okay, I got to get the stuff for the charcuterie board because we just love it. It's just a fun Christmas Eve tradition. And that's honestly typically kind of what we snack on Christmas Day too. Like, we don't do a huge meal. So I get there right when it opens. And honestly, I definitely stayed longer than I intended because I had almost forgotten. I thought I'd done all my shopping. But then I totally forgot that with my husband's family, we do something called Dirty Santa, which is, just the game where everyone brings a gift. We do a certain price point. I think we do like between $30 and $40. And, you get to like steal gifts and things like that. And it's super fun. We've done it for the past couple of years now. And I totally had forgotten that. I'm like, oh, shoot, I haven't gotten my husband and I's Dirty Santa gifts yet. I need to do that. So, of all things, I found some really cool things at Costco. So that was actually nice. So I did end up finding some stuff at Costco. And then, of course, I don't know. I'm one of those people, if I'm by myself and I've got time, I wander around Costco. I love it. I'm one of those people that I do love to go there. And I will go through every single aisle. I know I don't need anything from that aisle, but I will still go through it just to see. And so that's exactly what I did. So I ended up being there for probably about an hour. And oh my gosh, just within that hour, I guess I just was so in my own world of like going through every aisle and looking and enjoying it. Like it became packed. And by the time it was time to check out, like every checkout was at least 6 people deep. So it was like really busy by the time I got out of there. So yeah, that was really fun. Went to Costco and then went to go see my mother-in-law. She actually, she needed a water pick. That's what it was. And I found a water pick at Costco. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is perfect. This is exactly what she's been looking for. So I did that and I dropped it off at her place, and she's doing really well, by the way. So just like an update on my father-in-law and my mother-in-law. So my mother-in-law, for those of you who might be new, she was diagnosed with breast cancer in kind of the end of the summer. This is our 3rd time, and unfortunately it has gotten to her bone, and so it's terminal, like it's, but she's doing very, very well. I went to a doctor's appointment with her last week, and like it was just all good news. She does not need radiation now, which we were really excited about that. So yeah, she's doing great. I think she's really just enjoying the season too. You can tell she gets a little tired, but at the same time, she's also 80 years old. So, I mean, between everything that's been going on, I mean, I just think she's amazing, and she's been doing really well. So just to give you an update, because I get just so many nice comments from you guys, like asking how she is and like just well wishes. And I really appreciate that. I'm very grateful for your guys' care and concern with her. So yeah, she's doing well. So I visited her for a little bit, and then visited with my father-in-law. So my father-in-law, her husband, he's doing good. There's good days and bad days. That's, that's really all the only way I can kind of explain it. So my father-in-law was diagnosed with dementia. And so, yeah, it just like, I don't really know like the best way to explain it. Just like for those of you who, have had a family member with dementia or something, you kind of know how it is. It's just like, we're kind of learning as we go, really, that there's just good days and bad days. And that's really kind of when it comes down to, where is the bottom of my magnet? I need to feel around for it. Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. And so, that's just kind of what we're doing, is just, enjoying the days where he's having good days, and then just kind of, I don't want to say like power through or dealing with it, because, I don't want to describe that as as my father-in-law, but, we're kind of coping with those days that aren't so good. And, yeah, but he was having a really good day yesterday. He was real talkative, real chatty. Because sometimes he can just be really withdrawn, and you can just tell he's not always, just present, so to speak. So, but no, he was doing really good. He seemed like just excited. He was talking about the holidays, telling me some old boxing stories, because he was a boxing trainer back in the day. And yeah, so he's doing, like, again, we just kind of, we enjoy the good days, and then we just, we kind of figure out the bad days, and that's just kind of our system of things right now. And more or less, really, again, just checking on my mother-in-law, because she definitely faces more of the bad days than my husband and I do, because we don't see him every day, whereas my mother-in-law does. And, she's also, fighting cancer at the same time. So we're really making sure, like, we're trying to check in on her, because I know, without a doubt, she definitely sees more of the bad days than we do. And I know that can't be easy. So, but yeah, it was a really good visit. We really enjoyed it. And, just getting to talked about just our Christmas plans, because they usually come over to our house, and we do Christmas with them, which is really fun, and Maggie enjoys it. So, yeah, we just kind of talk about last minute plans and what the schedule was for things, and it was a really good visit. So, yeah, and then, let's see, last night, really didn't do, last night, and then we kind of ended the night, as my husband and I, we like to go downstairs to our basement, and we've acquired quite a collection of Christmas records through our marriage, and I was a big collector before I met him. And we turned on the Christmas tree downstairs, turned on the lights, turned off the other lights, and just listened to Christmas music. So it was really nice. I think that's my husband's favorite thing. He was actually talking about it last night. I was like, that really is my favorite thing to do at Christmas, is just come downstairs with you, get a glass of wine, and listen to some music. And we really have. We've acquired quite the collection of Christmas albums, and I typically try to find a new album every year, and I think this year I got Dolly Parton's Christmas album, which I love. She's got a rock album too now, guys. If you're Dolly fans, listen to her new rock album. She does all these great covers of rock songs, like she does Satisfaction by the Stones, and just a bunch of different ones, and it's really good. Like, I very, very much enjoyed the album. But I'm a big Dolly fan too. I always have been. So yeah, so we did that last night. And yeah, that's really working up to today. So I'll have another video. I go live every Thursday. Last week was kind of a mess because frankly, I had not gotten enough sleep, and it was not a good day. So I didn't go live last week, but this week I will. And actually, by the time you see this, I would have already gone live. But yeah, I try to go live every yeah, every Thursday at noon Central Standard Time. It's just really fun. I really enjoy it. I love catching up with everyone. We typically talk about really anything and everything. Like no topic is really off limits. I think as long as we just keep it positive, because we even have disagreements too. But I think our crowd is like we're mature enough where we know, like, okay, if we have a disagreement, that's okay. like it's not the end of the world. Not everyone has to think the same thing. So yeah, but I love going live. I think it's always really fun, and I just enjoy the conversation very, very much. So yeah, so I'll have that, and then Sunday I'll have a different kind of video up. So I kind of done like a survey, and I talked about in previous WIP and Chats how I might start kind of expanding my content. Obviously, diamond painting is definitely number one, but I really do love just sharing my other hobbies with you and just kind of things that I like. And yeah, like that's kind of the first purpose of why I started the channel, is I wanted to, first of all, just have another, people could see another autistic woman out there, what autism can look like in grown adult women, because I am. I was diagnosed late in life at 35. And, the other was just share my hobbies. And I've got a lot of hobbies. I like a lot of different things, and I will typically, kind of rotate through them. So that's kind of what I'm starting to do, just slowly with my channel. Again, there's always going to be diamond painting content. That's like number one. But, I like to share, some book stuff. I had actually done a video a couple weeks ago about just like some small shops that focus on like book things. And just by the way, guys, thank you so much for that. You guys like responded incredibly well. Like that was actually a really like high viewed video, which is crazy, because sometimes like I've noticed, like if you're kind of in one niche, YouTube they don't really like you going into other niches, I'm kind of discovering. But for some reason that video didn't matter, because you guys, like, apparently people liked it. So thank you guys so much for that, by the way, because yeah, sometimes when again you kind of go outside what your typical content is, yeah, it just, I don't know, for some reason it just doesn't work, which I don't know, I think it's kind of silly, but it is what it is. And now I'm just probably rambling, but oh well. But yeah, so I really appreciate that. So this weekend, oh shoot, I need to take that one off. Crap. I will do a Happy Planner haul. So I had ordered some stuff from Happy Planner. For those of you who may not be familiar, Happy Planner, obviously they make like day planners and notebooks and stationery stuff and all fun stuff. And I've been a Happy Planner user, oh gosh, for probably close to 10 years. Like, I used to as a teacher planner when I taught still. I use them for to-do lists. I do it for menu planning, because I am one of those people, if it's not written down, like, forget it. It's like out of sight, out of mind. And I'm one of those people too that, I mean, yeah, I could put it in my phone, but I will forget to look in my phone. Like, it has to be out in front of me on paper, written, or else I just lose it. So Cyber Monday, Happy Planner had a really good sale, and so I got like this big mystery bundle, so I'm really excited. So that'll be the video on Sunday, is the mystery bundle I got. So I don't even know what's in it yet, and yeah, I think that'll be super fun to share with you guys. So yeah, so just little things like that I'm kind of starting to incorporate in the channel. Again, nothing major or big, but just kind of adding some of those other hobbies of mine into the channel, because it's just fun. I like to share that with you. And I also share other things on my Ko-fi page as well. So I'll make sure to link that. And Ko-fi, it's just kind of another medium where I like to share, it's kind of a cool format because I can do like blogs and post things and like include links and stuff like that, which I kind of like. I feel like it gives me a little more freedom to do that than even Instagram does. And I like to post like book reviews of books that I've read. I've posted like some recipes before. I also just post like kind of behind the scenes things, like just stuff that I do with my family. You know, I do want to get into more like behind the scenes videos. I know I haven't done a whole lot of that yet, but I definitely want to. And yeah, so if you ever want to check out my Ko-fi page, you can definitely do that as well. And content is always free on there too. So just to let people know. But yeah, so I'll definitely be kind of doing more of that stuff and posting more and yeah. So as far as coming up, let me see, where I am with time. Oh, okay, I'm doing good on time. All right, just about there actually. Coming up, so next week I'll still be doing videos, but the week of Christmas, so starting the 25th through that week and weekend, I will be off again, just because obviously it's Christmas, and also we're going to be going out of town for that last week. So the New Year's Eve and the day before, like the 30th and the 31st, we're actually out of town. So, yeah, so we won't be there. So I won't have videos again the week of Christmas, but then I will be back in action on January 1st, which is perfect because January 1st is when Laura and I's event starts. So if you haven't heard yet, and more details are coming out on Friday, so just be prepared. Look for your if you follow me on Instagram, definitely look on Instagram. Or if you're not on Instagram, just look at the community tab of my YouTube channel and you're going to have information there too. So we are doing an event though called Wrap Up a WIP. And really it is for all you WIP queens out there. For those of you who might be new and for those of you who already follow me, you guys know I have many diamond painting WIPs. I like to just kind of work on them at my leisure. And yeah, and Laura is the same way. And so we were cracking up and it was really Laura's idea that she was like, well, let's do an event like for those, people out there who have multiple WIPs and give them a chance to, maybe win a prize for finishing one. So that's what we're doing. So it's called Wrap Up a WIP 24. And, again, we're going to have more information. We've been posting some, but we'll have like the rules and everything coming out very soon. So make sure you're looking for that. And yeah, it really is. It's just going to be a fun event where all you WIP queens or WIP kings out there can focus on finishing a WIP, and possibly getting a prize for it. So I'm really excited. Laura is just an incredible creator. I love her content and super excited to just be pairing up with her and doing this event together. I think it'll be super fun and just very relaxed and low-key. Like, I think it's a great way to start the new year. Like, don't worry about entering the new year with, oh, how many finishes did I get or how many, just, like enter the new year with like, you know what? Let's see the possibilities. Let's see what I can finish. So, yeah, super excited about that. That'll be fun. So that'll be perfect timing. And, yeah, really, I think that's all that's kind of coming up, really. So the rest of the month is just going to be that. And I always post my weekly video schedule on my community tab. So again, if you're subscribed to this channel, you'll see it. You can just go right over to community on my main YouTube page, and that's where the calendar is with what videos I'm planning for the week. So yeah, but I think we'll stop there because I've been going, yeah, actually that's perfect timing. And I will make sure to post more progress pics of this. I do post on Instagram a lot of the time. So if you're not on Instagram, I will try to do a better job like posting on my community. I also post in, the different diamond painting Facebook groups. There's a lot of them. And I try to post progress pics there. And I definitely try to post like finished pics on my Ko-fi account as well. So yeah. But I hope everyone, again, I hope you're doing well. I hope you are taking care of yourselves, taking care of each other, really just enjoying this season. I just hope it can be a pleasant season, whether you celebrate it or not. I just, I'm really hoping everyone's doing well out there. And I really hope this video just brought you a little bit of joy to your day, because it really does. It brings joy to me making them. And yeah, I will see you guys the next time. Bye.